Hi guys, and welcome to Holy Week with Mr. Danny. We're talking through what makes each day of this week special, and our image for today is several coins. There's a lot of different stories in the Bible about coins and about money. Jesus talks about coins. He tells a story about some guys who invest some money and one who buries his money when he's teaching his disciples about how to use money for the good of God's kingdom. He has another opportunity of teaching, and he asks someone to bring him a coin that has a picture of Caesar on it, and he teaches his followers about giving money to God and giving money to the government and other places that ask for our money. But in this story, he finds some people doing something with money that he doesn't like very much. So we're going to read this story from the book of John, although this story, somebody thought it was important because they put it 4 different places in the Bible. All 4 Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, have this story in their books. And we're going to read the one from John. It comes from chapter 2, verses 13 through 16. It was nearly time for the Jewish Passover, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. He found in the temple those who were selling cattle, sheep, and doves, as well as those involved in exchanging money sitting there. He made a whip from ropes and chased them all out of the temple, including the cattle and the sheep. He scattered the coins and overturned the tables of those who exchanged money. And he said to the dove sellers, "Get these things out of here. Don't make my Father's house a place of business." So Jesus came to a place like this. I'm in the sanctuary, and this is a space that we've set aside to worship God. Jesus expected to find that in the temple, a space set aside to worship God, and yet there were people there who were making money from others' offerings. People did show up with things that they wanted to give to God. They brought their coins or their animals, but the animal seller said, no, you have to use our animals, our special ones that we're going to charge you money for. And the money changers said, we're going to give you our special coins that we've decided have value, and you have to use only these here. And they were all making money off those things from people who just wanted to come and give what they had to God. And Jesus didn't like that very much. He said, "You're turning my Father's house, this place for worship, into a place of business." And he knew that they were distracted from what they should be doing there. I've got some coins with me today. I have 2 coins that look a lot the same. This one has a different picture on it, though, than this one. They're both the same color and size and shape, but this one has a picture of our first president, George Washington, on it, because this is a United States quarter. But this one has a picture of Queen Elizabeth on it because it is a Canadian coin, and the Queen is technically in charge of Canada. So if I found something that was valued at 25 cents and I wanted to spend this on it, I could give this to someone, and they'd take it. But if I tried to give them this one, they'd say, no, that's got the Queen on it. That says Canada. That's not a U.S. coin. We're not in Canada. You can't spend that here. So our money is only as valuable as we decide it is. And so Jesus in this story is basically teaching his followers that money was not the important thing at the temple, giving our best to God, giving things from our hearts to God was the most important. Showing up to this place of worship and finding a relationship with God was the most important thing. Because when we come together to worship, whether we're watching a video like this or whether we're in this room all together, the important thing is to be reminded how much God loves us and to say to God how much we love him. I hope you guys will look around this Holy Week at the people around you and tell them how much you love them, and remember that God is with you and he loves us as well. I hope you guys have a great Holy Week. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll come back tomorrow to see what's special of Wednesday in Holy Week. See you guys.